like we're gonna get quite a bit of material out of here. We're basically to grade right here, and that's about level with the road. This is so wild to walk out on the flattest ground ever that we've had. Just think, this is all going back that way. The top of the pad is going to end past that point right there, and then we'll slough off. Going to gobble up a lot of dirt around here and around there. Getting close to wrapping up day one. I'd say maybe just over half of the material has been dozed off top. We've got this filled in really nicely. This is still going to come out a little bit more, and it's going to go out that way a little bit. It's going to be tight on the material, but I think we're going to get it. Well, these two young men have done a fantastic job, and so has this 289 Cat and this D4C. You can tell this machine is a little bit older, but that is super cool, man, to have that ripper on there. Very, very nice. I can't believe how much progress was made here in the single day. I'm also can't believe that I'm walking on an area so flat up here. It's probably within a few inches right now from end to end, and like, I mean, it's just awesome, man. We have great access built into here now. This will all kind of get, I mean, I think we're gonna cut back potentially a little bit more, but once this gets graded further over here, I'll kind of pull some measurements and see if I just want to taper this in or if I want to cut any more off of here, because the intention is to have a lean-to on this side. I'm not going to have a lot of side access, but if I had the ability to pull into the side here and there, it might be helpful to taper it as smooth as possible. And look at all that, everyone. Man, that is a lot of material. We're hoping we can go further out and more over to the side there. There is some material to be had up here as well. More material on the driveway as that gets cleaned off. Material scraped off of here, and again, we're cutting in some more access from the road there, so that way it's easier to drive up here with the truck and trailer. The goal is to be able to drive up to the shop in this vicinity here, or to bypass the shop and go this way out. So So as we walk down here, again, this is unbelievably flat as well. In comparison, you can see just how much material has been built up, because all that stuff right there, that I didn't have here. Bucky laid that in, and that's where it was right here. So we are, you know, over 2 feet higher than that pad was. And as this builds up, I mean, look at that, guys. This is 3.5 foot of dirt. We will try to go over this way more, assuming we have the material for it. Once this is flattened out, I might make the decision. We might tear that down, everyone. It all depends on what we end up with a pad, how big this building can be. But this ultimately might come down. It just depends on how far the dirt comes over to here. I might need to retrofit some posts that are rot resistant or treat these, because none of those are meant to be buried. If my wife and I like how it looks with this building, once we put some pins in the ground to kind of get an idea of where we're going to be able to put it, it may stay, but again, it may come down. It is a chilly day out here in Oklahoma, but it is a beautiful day. It's so nice to have the beautiful clear skies and a nice crisp day. That's day one of dirt work for the shop and garage. Remember, 2 separate buildings. Cats by a cat. What do you guys, do you guys see your name on there or something? Huh? Or are you wondering what all this is? You guys are all getting explorative all at once. This isn't your machine. Day 2. Film in the corner here. Everyone, I feel totally at peace with the dirt work that's being done at the house. You know, dirt work truly is an art. Not everyone can see what it's going to look like. The earth is truly a palette. These gentlemen here, you know, you can try to explain what you envision, but as a person that's actually worked in the dirt industry, I couldn't necessarily explain what I envisioned, but I also couldn't fully envision it as well. And every operator has a slight different view of how to accomplish the same task. But what's happening at my house right now is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, there's no other way to describe it other than beautiful. We've gotten all the material we need to build a sufficient pad for the garage. Then the separate building is also, that pad is getting flattened out, and I think we're going to have plenty of material to continue to push off the edge and broaden that garage area up even more, which makes it even easier. I wish the excavation company wanted to be online, because the reality is I would give them such high accolades, and I'm just so completely appreciative of what they've done, of what they're doing right now. I'm running to town. I was able to leave, and I'm going to come back, and no doubt it's going to look better even yet again. Fantastic. It's incredible, guys. Sawmill. Road's looking fantastic. This is all graded. This is all graded. And look at this pad up here. Yes, this is insane, guys. I mean, if you're brand new to the channel, guys, this was all woods. My wife and I, we were just talking that, you know, we had spent a lot of time like cleaning stuff out of here by hand, clipping little saplings off and all that. And now this thing has been dozed, and it's awesome. It's beautiful. Bucky at the Long Way did a great job helping me clear the trees. And then I got a local guy here to go ahead and finish the dirt work portion. I could not believe it this morning when he showed up with a second dozer. Guys, this was the low bid. We have such a pallet here to be able to position a building however we need to or want to. Now I can actually set stakes and see where I can actually put things. I really couldn't see it. I went from having no flat spots on the property to having an abundance. We got one over there and a large setup right here. Not only that, we have great access through here, So we'll be able to drive up through here with a truck or trailer, automobile, whatever, and then we can drive through there. The building will be sitting back in here. Tomorrow they're going to come back and work on the road here. He put the ripper down and tore up on the rock a little bit. You can see all of this was basically what he broke out of the driveway. He's just tidying up a little bit. There was a hump over there that he was able to resolve. He went through here, flattened it out a little bit, and again, we've got this. So we'll take a look. I mean, this is crazy. I had a little pad that I had built up here over time, but all that extra material that you see right there, all of that is going to get lost over this edge right here. We're trying to basically go out as far as we can, wrap the deck. It's so crazy to think, you know, when we originally built this deck, that end was just hanging off the ground so high. I can literally now connect that deck to this pad up here into the garage. If we had more material, it would be nice to kind of square this off a little bit, but I mean, look at this hole, guys. I would be filling in. It's a tremendous spot. My ground is essentially fill dirt. It's not like, this will never get mushy. I watch many places around the country, and when they have mud season, everything turns to slop. That doesn't happen. You know, you do get a little bit of mud on your boots, but it's not anything more than, you know, a quarter inch or maybe a half inch up the sole of your boot. This just all packs in super hard. We're gonna probably put a sprinkler on this, kind of let it set. Depends on if we have any large rain. Oh yeah, check that out too. I had them build up a little bit towards the shed. No more steep step, no more of that. We're still gonna figure out this transition here. Don't know exactly how this is all gonna work out. I mean, look how much we've come up. Shared this in another video, but I actually feel as if this has been more stressful than just taking on the initial build of the home. That was a big job, especially since we had never done anything like that before. But I think maybe we were ignorant at that time, but it's a different story. You know, we're putting in a garage here. Our goal is 30 by 24, and then we're trying to get a 60 by 40 shop up there. Now this is easier to walk up because it's not all chunky. Look at this, guys. A nice broad pad. I would name and say thank you to the excavation company here on video, but the excavation company has zero interest of being involved in social media. It's just not their thing, but I just want to give credit where credit's due. They've done a fantastic job. We will be going over in a final video how much stuff costs, especially once the shop's built. We'll be revealing all of that. We're not quite done yet, so the numbers aren't all the way firmed up, but this is incredible, guys. Absolutely incredible. Actually, there's a log over there. I used to have to pack everything down the driveway and get it over here, go pick up that log, not worry about it falling off the front end because I'm not going to be on any slopes now. I've also made a great deal with this excavation company. I think we're going to be able to get a lot of wood delivered here, probably as much as I could ever want. Again, another great deal. Incredible. This was just extra. I was like, hey, do you mind throwing some of the dirt right here quick for the sawmill? The skid steer started making some piles. He graded it out rough, and then the dozer operator came over here, ran his blade across it, and look at this, guys. There's no reason for me not to have that sawmill set up in a fairly rapid pace. I don't know if that'll happen before the buildings are done, but I don't know. I could, because it would be so nice. I can actually look forward to using some of the trees that we removed as saw logs and not just firewood. Perfect. This is gonna be the best location that I've ever dreamt of having the sawmill at. I can pack logs from any direction, come here and side load it. We'll see how it works for efficiency. That's going to be a great thing in the future as well. I sure hope the engine's still good on that Frontier. That bag's been ripped up for a little bit. We'll see. That's another adventure for another day. I'm going to take my tractor, like I said, with these forks. I needed to move that pallet. That's why we've got them on there. I'm going to go grab that log over there, go throw it on the log pile, and I really am just so excited about this. Tomorrow they're going to be back. I'll probably do another little touch-up video showing how it came out in the end. Once I write them a check and all that, that'll be great. Day 3, things are going to be wrapping up here pretty quickly. Oh my gosh, guys. This is unbelievable. What we've got is a really cool radius around the back edge there. You know, they could have built that pad out square, but looking from the windows on the deck, it almost looks like it was a hill before, and then it just got the top shaved off. So it's just super cool.